From the visiting team, number 7, Blake Tashner. From the home team, number 5, Andrew Valena. From the visiting team, number 3, Shay Fitzgerald. From the home team, number 6, Dylan Stoney. From the visiting team, number 9, Andrew Romero. From the home team, number 11, Anthony Zazzo. From the visiting team, number 10, Dylan Wenger. From the home team, number 9, Ethan Roche. From the visiting team, number 12, Ryan Bodmer. From the home team, number 7, Michael Drobeck. From the visiting team, number 5, Michael Davis. From the home team, number 1, Brian Jansen. For the visiting team, number 2, Jimmy Tryman. From the home team, number 12, Jacob Sanders. From the visiting team, number 4, Nicholas Walker. From the home team, number 4, Sean Leahy. For the visiting team, number 11, Jacob Wong. From the home team, number 10, Luke Capello. For the visiting team, number 1, Cameron Malone. For the home team, number 2, Jake Kozak. From the visiting team, number 8, Luke Gilmore. For the home team, number 8, Matthew Bogle. For the visiting team, number 6, Ashton Prater. For the home team, number 3, Nicholas Labruzzo. Now for the Little League Pledge and Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I trust in God. I love my country. I will respect its laws. I will play fair and strive to win. But win or lose, I'll always do my best.
And welcome everybody to the 2012 Scripps Ranch Little League MAPS World Series. Yeah, we've got a couple of Padres teams going at it. You see the blue Padres right there. And the flags from all the previous champions come out of Scripps Ranch Little League. Padres here in the field with the old-time uniforms, a vintage Padres. This game just about set to get underway. So the blue Padres and the retro Padres going at it here today, the 9th of June, 2012, here at Jerebeck Park. And you see the retro Padres getting ready here. Blue Padres coming to bat. Blake Tashner will lead it off for the Padres. The Blue Padres. Top of the first inning here. Beautiful day at Jerebick Park. George Langevin Productions. I'm Ken Gonzalez. And this makes several years now. I couldn't even tell you how many. That George Langevin Productions has been here for the Scripps Ranch Little League World Series. So Blake looking for a pitch he can handle here. Just gets past the catcher. Blake with a big swing, and he'll foul it off over to the right side of the field. And another foul. So let's see if Blake can get on board here for the Blue Padres. And that ball is belted just past the second baseman. So a single for Blake Tashner. So the shortstop, number 3, Shea Fitzgerald. Now batting for the Blue Padres. Just underway first inning here. Big swing. Doesn't quite get it. But he gets right back in there, waiting. That pitch is hit high into the air and will bounce foul up the third base line. All right, Fitzgerald awaits the pitch. Right-hand batter. Got the dual batting gloves, and that ball is ripped just past the third baseman. And the runners move up to second base. Fitzgerald over at first, so a couple of singles to lead off the game for the Blue Padres. And that'll bring up the first baseman, number 9, Andrew Romero. So Andrew comes up with 2 on, nobody out here in the first inning. And first pitch swinging will bounce set just past the retro Padres shortstop. Coming around third is Blake Tashner. He will score. So Tashner scores. Andrew Romero with a single.
Up to bat for the Blue Padres. Playing left center field, number 10,
And Dylan Wenger, the left center fielder, left-hand batter, number 10, will come to bat with 2 runners on base for the Blue Padres. Big swing, fly ball in the right field, and foul. Actually on a bounce. First baseman will retrieve it. Retro Padres get the ball back in. And that pitch is hit into the air, into center field. Gets past one fielder. Coming around third to score is Shea Fitzgerald. And over to second base goes Dylan Wagner. And Andrew Romero will score. So it's 3-0. The Blue Padres, Dylan Wenger at second base. And Ryan Bodmer will bat. He's number 12. Right-hand batter, runner at second base. 3 runs in for the Blue Padres. Bodner sends one into center field. Over to third base goes Wenger. So Ryan Bodmer with the hit into center field.
Up next for the Blue Padres, playing third base, number 5, Michael Davis.
And that'll bring up Michael Davis, the third baseman, number 5. And the 6th batter to bat here for the Blue Padres in the first. Swing, and he might have gotten a piece of it, fouls it back. 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2 to number 5, Michael Davis. 0-2 pitch, and he gets a piece of it, grounds it just past the pitcher. Do they have a play? No, the run will score. Dylan Wenger will score the 4th run of the inning. Ryan Bodmer will stay there at first. That'll be that. That's as many runs as you can score. So the Blue Padres put up 4. We go to the bottom of the first. The Retro Padres will come up. All right, welcome back to Scripps Ranch Little League. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langerman Productions. The Blue Padres will take the field here in the bottom of the first inning. And the Retro Padres, manager Brian Stoney, Coach Joe Zazzo, and assistant coach Dennis Villena. And number 5, Andrew Villena, left-hand batter, will lead things off for the Retro Padres. Swing and a tip. Gets a little piece of it. 0-1. Dylan Stoney on deck. 0-1 pitch is bounced over to first base. The second baseman's got it. Throws to first in time. Nice play. And there's one away. Nice play there by... We had Nicholas Walker and Andrew Romero teaming up there for the Blue Padres. And here's Dylan Stoney, number 6. And that swung on and bounced to shortstop. Long throw across the infield, not in time. Ball gets away from the first baseman. Stoney decides to go to second. The throw not in time, and he's in there. So Dylan Stoney will get to second base. And Anthony Zasso, number 11, will step in. Right-hand batter, the Retro Padres. Gave up 4 runs in the top of the first inning. They're trying to get some of those back here. Fouled away. And that pitch is foul back. So 0-2 now to Anthony Zasso. And the 0-2 pitch is bounced right back to the pitcher. Nice play over to first in time. Nice play there by Blake Tashner, the pitcher. Over to third base goes Dylan Stoney. And Ethan Roche will step in, left-hand batter, number 9 for the Retro Padres. He's got a runner at third base. Big swing and a miss, 0-1. That runner, Dylan Stoney. Reached first on the infield single, took second on the wild throw. 0-2 now to Ethan Roche. Michael Drobek is on deck. And Ethan will bounce this one to second base. Over the first in time. Nice play there by the second baseman, Nicholas Walker. So the Blue Padres don't give up a run here in the first inning. We go to the second. Blue Padres 4. The Retro Padres nothing. Jimmy Tryman, number 2, the catcher, will lead things off for the Blue Padres. Tryman awaiting the pitch. Here it comes. Still in the box, set, ready for the pitch. And he's going to bounce that one to the pitcher. Nice play over to first. Not in time. Number 3 for the Retro Padres. Nicholas Cabruso made the play on that one. So an infield single for Jimmy Tryman. And that'll bring up Nicholas Walker, the second baseman, number 4. Had a couple of putouts there. Or assists for the Blue Padres in the bottom of the first. So Jimmy Tryman at first, Nicholas Walker up, Jacob Wong is on deck, and Cameron Malone in the hole. Walker is ready. There's the pitch. Swing, and he doesn't get it. So Walker goes down, and that'll bring up Jacob Wong.
Up next for the Padres, playing left field.
Number 11.
Number 11, Jacob Wong.
So Jimmy Tryman still at first base here for the Blue Padres, top of the second inning. So they're going to adjust the pitching machine. Plus, they need to collect some of those baseballs. So Jacob Wong will wait there in the batter's box. Now we're set. All right, here's the pitch. Jacob waiting for a pitch he can handle here, one that he likes. And he liked that one. And let's see, I think he's got one more strike, or is that it? Yes. So Jacob will go down swinging, and that'll bring up Cameron Malone. So Cameron taking some warm-up swings. The right center fielder, number 1.
Up next for the Padres, playing right center. Number 1, Cameron Malone.
So Jimmy Tryman led off the inning, got on base. He's still over at first. Labruzzo, the pitcher there. He made the play on Tryman's ground ball, but Tryman was able to beat it out. Malone with a big swing, doesn't get it. The catcher back there told to back up just a few inches. And another swing, doesn't get it. So let's see if Malone can make contact here on this one. And he does, bounces it. Oh, it's going to hit the machine. And everybody's safe.
Up next,
Over to second goes Jimmy Tryman.
Luke Gilmore.
And that'll bring up the right fielder, number 8, Luke Gilmore. We're here in the top of the second inning, the 2012 Scripps Ranch Little League MAPS World Series, June 9th, 2012. 2 outs, 2 on for Luke Gilmore, and the Blue Padres with a 4-0 lead. Luke's big swing, doesn't get it. And he gets a piece of that one and bounces it foul up the first baseline. So everybody will go back. They'll collect more baseballs back there. All right, so Luke Gilmore awaits the pitch. Here it comes. And that's going to be bounced right back to the pitcher. Labruzzo's going to go to third. And let's see, do they have the ball in the mitts? Is he safe or is he out? And they're going to say he is out. Nice play there by Nicholas Labruzzo. So he gets the ball over to the third baseman. I believe that was number 6, Dylan Stoney. So the Padres, the Blue Padres will leave 2. We go to the bottom of the second inning. They still lead 4-0. So number 7, Michael Drobeck will lead things off for the Retro Padres here in the bottom of the second inning. They trail 4-0. And that ball is going to be punched over to the shortstop. Number 4 up with it across the diamond. Not in time. Nicholas Walker with the attempt. Made a nice play on it, but it was beaten out by Michael Drobek. And that'll bring up Brian Jansen, number 1. Jacob Sanders is on deck. And that ball is going to be bounced towards first base, and it'll roll into right field. And there will be runners at first and second for Jacob Sanders.
Up to bat for the Retro Padres, playing first base, number 12, Jacob Sanders.
All right, so Jacob Sanders steps in first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. 4-0 Blue Padres over the Retro Padres. But the Retro Padres trying to peck away at that lead. On deck, Sean Leahy. Leahy with a big swing, doesn't get it. Drobek there at first base, or at second base, you see him. Brian Jansen is at first. And that pitch swung on and missed. So another try here for Jacob Sanders. And the pitch to Sanders is swung on and missed. Sanders makes an adjustment there in the box. Here's the pitch, and he doesn't get it. And down he goes. First out of the inning.
The Retro Padres playing right field, number 4, Sean Leahy.
And number 4, the right fielder, Sean Leahy, will step in. With 2 runners on and 1 out, Luke Capello is on deck. Capello will swing and ground this one to shortstop. Nice play over to second in time. They'll get the force on Brian Jansen. That's the second out of the inning. Leahy will go to first base, or will stay at first, I should say. Over to third will go Michael Drobek. So runners at first and third with 2 outs. And let's see, the umpire's talking. There could be a little confusion here. All right, here's Luke Capello. Capello with a swing and a miss. Again, Retro Padres trying to get on the board here. Bottom of the second inning. That ball is bounced towards third. Diving stop by the pitcher. Can't come up with it. Michael Davis. The run scores, so Michael Drobek will score.
Playing left field, number 2, Jake Kozak.
And Jake Kozak, the left-hand batter, number 2, will step in. With 2 runners on, his team down by 3. That ball is going to be grounded up the middle to the pitcher, over to first in time. Nice play by Shea Fitzgerald, number 3 for the Blue Padres.
Blue Padres 4, Retro Padres 1.
So at the end of 2, it's the Blue Padres 4 and the Retro Padres 1.
Ashton Prater.
Here's Ashton Prater, right-hand batter, number 6. Leading things off for the Blue Padres. They're up by 3 runs here in the third inning. So Prater up there hacking. On deck, Blake Tashner. Blake singled and scored in the first inning. Big swing and a miss there by Ashton Prater. First batter here in the inning. And Prater goes down swinging. And here's Blake Tashner. Shea Fitzgerald is on deck.
Up to bat for the Blue Padres. Pitcher, number 7, Blake Tashner.
All right, so here's Blake Tashner. Singled in the first inning, scored. And he'll swing at that one and foul it away. This game moving along. We're in the top of the third. Tadger looking for one that he likes here. We're here at Jerebeck Park in Scripps Ranch. That ball is bounced up the middle. Nice play by the shortstop. Deflects it to the second baseman. But Tashner will wind up at first base.
Playing shortstop, number 3, Shea Fitzgerald.
So an infield single for Blake, and Shea Fitzgerald will step in. Shea with a big swing and a miss. And that ball hit high into the air and foul, just behind the catcher. Andrew Romero is on deck. And again, that ball foul back. So Shea Fitzgerald not wasting any time. He's hacking away. And he gets right back into the box. This time he'll straighten it out. Popped over to the third baseman and off his mitt. Lands foul, so foul ball. And Shea Fitzgerald will have another attempt here. And this time he'll bounce it into left field past the third baseman. So runners at first and second with one out.
Playing second base, number 9, Andrew Romero.
Blake Tashner to second, and this will bring up Andrew Romero. 4-1 Blue Padres. Here in the top of the third, the Scripps Ranch Little League Maps World Series. Romero will pop this one up on the infield. Should be an infield fly. And let's see here. Yeah, the base is loaded, but let's see, we should have an infield fly. Well, let's see. Not sure if they made that call, so we'll just continue here with the action. And the Blue Padres, Dylan Wenger. Nice big swing by Dylan. Dylan doubled back in the first inning. That ball high into the air and into left field. Everybody moves up. And it's 5-1.
Padres playing left center, number 12,
Ryan Bodmer now up. Base is loaded for Bodmer. One run in. There's one out. Michael Davis is on deck. Bounce right back to the pitcher spot. Goes to the plate in time. It was just a force. They didn't need the tag. And they get the out. Fitzgerald is out at the plate. That's his second out. And that'll bring up number 5, Michael Davis. 5-1. Blue Padres over the Retro Padres, top of the third inning. And that ball is going to be bounced right back to the pitcher. He's going to go to the plate again. This time the throw is offline. And Andrew Romero will score the second run of the inning at 6-1 Retro Padres. And that'll bring up Jimmy Tryman.
Up next, playing catcher, number 2, Jimmy Tryman.
Tryman with a swing and a miss. He's got the bases full. 2 runs across for the Blue Padres here in the top of the third. Ball is hit right to the pitcher, and he makes the catch. Number 9 for the Retro Padres. Nice play, Ethan Roche. 2 runs for the Blue Padres. 6-1 Blue Padres over the Retro Padres, bottom of the third.
Playing left field, number 8, Matthew Bogle.
Leading off in the bottom of the third for the Retro Padres, Matthew Bogle. So we're waiting for the catcher for the Blue Padres. Take his position just off camera there. All right, so Bogle ready, and the first pitch swinging, bounced into right field. Base hit. So Matthew Bogle with a single to right field. Nicholas Labruzzo, number 3. Now batting for the Retro Padres. Bottom of the third, they trail 6-1. That ball is going to be bounced into the hole at shortstop. Long throw to second, not in time. Nice play, though, by the Blue Padres shortstop. And there's runners at first and second for Andrew Vilena.
Up next for the Retro Padres, playing first base, number 5, Andrew Vilena.
Nobody out here, so a rally for the Retro Padres. Vilena will bounce that one up the middle past everybody, and it will roll to the wall in center field. Bogle will score. Labruzzo to third base. He's going to the plate. The throw won't be in time, and a double for Andrew Vilena. And now it's a ball game.
Up next for the Retro Padres, catcher, number 6, Dylan Stoney.
Dylan Stoney, the catcher, or started out as a catcher, number 6 for the Retro Padres. It's now 6-3 Blue Padres. Stoney fouls that away, so the Retro Padres making some noise here in the bottom of the third inning. Stoney trying to get a couple of runs back with one swing of the bat there. Ball is hit into right field, right center field, that is. So a base hit for Dylan Stoney over to third base. Goes Andrew Valena. And here's Anthony Zazzo, number 11. Anthony grounded out in the first inning. It's like one of the AA or AAA games maybe starting at the other field. You hear the national anthem going. See what Zazzo can do here. Zazzo lines this one to center field, and that's going to roll to the wall. Valena will score. They're waving Dylan Stoney around. He'll score. To third base goes Anthony Zazzo with a triple. What a hit by Zazzo. 4 runs across for the Retro Padres. And we head to the 4th inning, and it's a ball game. It's the Blue Padres 6, the Retro Padres 5, heading to the 4th inning. All right, Nicholas Walker leading it off for the Blue Padres. Nicholas will bounce that one into left field, so a leadoff hit for number 4, Nicholas Walker. And that'll bring up Jacob Wong. Jacob struck out in the second inning, but so did Nicholas Walker. And Nicholas comes right back with a single. So let's see what Jacob Wong can do here. Tried to lay off that one. And he's going to bounce this one onto the left side of the field. The shortstop over to second base in time. Nice play to force out Nicholas Walker. So 1 out, and that'll bring up Cameron Malone. Malone swings, doesn't get it. Swing and a miss. Cameron Malone, the right center fielder, singled in the second inning. And he's going to hit this one over to the shortstop. He's going to take it to the bag himself. Nice play. That's Jake Kozak, number 2 for the Padres. So Wong is forced out. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Luke Gilmore. So if the Retro Padres can hold the Blue Padres scoreless here, they've got a chance to come back in the bottom of the 4th and take the lead. That's going to hit the machine. So everyone is safe. Over to second goes Malone, and that'll bring up Ashton Prater. Prater with a swing and a miss. So the Blue Padres trying to get themselves some breathing room here with a couple of runs. Prater will pop this one up. The catcher's looking for it. And it's a first baseman that comes up the line, but it's a foul ball. Prater fouls it back. Still alive. Big swing and a miss. Prater goes down. And so down go the Blue Padres. They're going to strand a couple. They don't score. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. And it's the Blue Padres 6 and the Retro Padres 5 here at the MAPS World Series.
Retro Padres, number 9.
Ethan Roche, number 9, left-hander, grounded out in the 1st inning. On deck, Michael Drobeck, and then Brian Jansen. Big swing and a miss by Ethan. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Jarabec Park, Scripps Ranch Little League MAPS World Series 2012, Saturday, the 9th of June. And that ball is going to be punched the other way, picked up by number 4 across the diamond. Not in time. Nice play, though, by Blue Padres, number 4, Nicholas Walker. So Ethan is aboard with an infield single. And Michael Drobeck will come up. Michael singled and scored a run in the 2nd inning. Another left-hand batter. Ball bounced on the ground in front of the plate to the pitcher, over to first. Not in time, actually just under the glove of the first baseman.
Up next, the Retro Padres, playing pitcher number 1, Brian Jansen.
And that'll bring up Brian Jansen now, and he's got 2 Retro Padres on base for him. Runners at 1st and 2nd, nobody out. The tying run is at 2nd base. Retro Padres, that ball is bounced over to shortstop off his glove, and everybody's safe.
Up next to the Retro Padres, 3rd baseman, number 12, Jacob Sanders.
And so with the bases loaded, nobody out for the Retro Padres. Jacob Sanders, number 12, will step in. Jacob struck out his last time up in the 2nd inning. And let's see if he can plate a run here in the bottom of the 4th and tie this game. And that ball is going to be bounced towards right field. The throw to first, not in time. Everybody's going to move up 90 feet. Or I should say, what is it, about 65 feet. So a single to right field. Ethan Roche scores. Over to 3rd is Drobeck. Jansen to 2nd. And that'll bring up Sean Leahy. Leahy hit into a force his first time up. So Jacob Sanders struck out his first time, singles in a run. The tying run is 2nd at bat. Nobody out here in the 4th inning for the Retro Padres. Swung on, hit into the air towards right field, and it'll get past a couple of fielders. 2 runs are going to score here. To 2nd base goes Leahy, and there's runners at 2nd and 3rd. 2 runs score. And the Retro Padres with the lead. And that'll bring up number 10, Luke Capello. So the Padres, they can get 1 more run here in the inning. They trailed 6-5 coming in. They now lead 8-6. Ball hit into the air. Is it going to stay fair or go foul? It's a foul ball. And that ball's going to be hit into left field. Oh, a nice stop. But did it bounce and hit the ground? It did. That fourth run will score. Nice job right there by Luke Capello with the single. Luke Capello. 4 runs will score. So the Retro Padres have come back as we head to the 5th inning. The Retro Padres 9 and the Blue Padres 6. All right, top of the 5th inning, Blake Tashner will start things off. He has singled twice and scored twice. And his Blue Padres need him now to get on base to start the inning. They trail by 3, the first time they've trailed in this game. That ball is hit deep to right field. Bounces in front of the fielder there, and so Blake Tashner with his 3rd single of the game.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop, number 3, Shea Fitzgerald.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Shea Fitzgerald. So let's see if the Blue Padres now can mount a comeback. Ball is bounced over to third base. Can they get to second in time? Not in time. And there's runners at first and second for the Blue Padres.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman, number 9, Andrew Romero.
And that'll bring up Andrew Romero. Romero, first pitch swing, will ground that one into left field. They're going to try to go to third, not in time. The runner to the plate, the throw, not in time. And Blake Tashner comes around to score. Runners at first and second. Andrew Romero with his 3rd hit. The first 3 batters for the Blue Padres, Blake Tashner, Shea Fitzgerald, and Andrew Romero have all scored and all singled 3 times. Well, they've singled 3 times. Tashner scored 3 times. Fitzgerald and Romero have scored twice, and they're out there now. Dylan Wenger, number 10, the left center fielder. Dylan will bounce this one to the first base side into right field. And they're going to wave the runner. And a double to score 2 runs for Dylan Wenger. And we are tied. So the Blue Padres give up the lead in the bottom of the 4th. They come back in the top of the 5th and tie it. The go-ahead run is at second base.
Number 12,
Ryan Bodmer now will step in, number 12. Ryan has singled and hit into a force play. First pitch, swing will bounce this one into center field. Dylan Wenger will come around third. They're waving him, and he will score. Second base goes Ryan Bodmer with a double. And 4 runs across for the Blue Padres. Wenger, or Bodmer, I should say. Little road rash there as he slid into second. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Blue Padres 10, the Retro Padres 9.
shortstop, number 2, Jake Kozak.
All right, bottom of the 5th inning, Jake Kozak. Number 2 will lead things off for the Retro Padres. They trail 10-9. They trailed 6-1 at one point. Came back, took the lead 9-6, and then just watched the Blue Padres take the lead back 10-9. Kozak fouls that one off again. Both to the third base side of the field. That ball hit high into the air. Behind second base, a diving play and a nice catch by number 3 for the Blue Padres, Shea Fitzgerald. Great play here by Shea Fitzgerald. And that'll bring up Matthew Boggle. Matthew singled and scored in the second inning. And first pitch swing, bounces it to third base. Can they throw it across the diamond in time? No, an infield single for Matthew. And that'll bring up Nicholas Labruzzo. So the Retro Padres have the tying run at first base, should say. Ten to 9, they trail. Labruzzo fouls that one back. On deck, Andrew Velena. And Velena will bounce that one back to the pitcher under his glove. Over to second. Is it in time? Not in time. And not in time. And so the Retro Padres with runners at first and second. For Andrew Velena. There's one out. Andrew doubled and scored his last time up in the third inning. And he's going to bounce this one up the middle. And everybody's safe. The bases are loaded.
Up next, the Retro Padres. Pitcher number 6, Dylan.
And that'll bring up Dylan Stoney. Number 6 for the Padres, the Retro Padres. The bases are loaded. They trail by a run, bottom of the 5th inning. Fouls it away. One out in the inning. Swing and a foul back. Stoney looking to put his team ahead. On deck, Anthony Zazzo. Anthony tripled his last time, drove in some runs. And that ball hit high into the air right around the pitcher's mound. It's going to bounce. One run scores and everybody else moves up.
Up next, the Retro Padres, number 11, Anthony Zazzo.
And here's Anthony Zazzo. We're tied at 10. The go-ahead run at third base. There's one out. Anthony looking for another extra base hit here. Give his team the lead. That's going to be bounced in front of the pitcher's mound. Everybody's going to be safe. And the Retro Padres have taken the lead 11-10. Couple of infield singles right back to the pitcher for the Retro Padres.
Up next, the Retro Padres, center fielder number 9, Ethan Roche.
And Ethan Roche now steps in. Looking to put his team up by more than a run here. They lead it 11-10. Swing and a miss. There's only one out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that ball bounced to the left field side and through into left field. 2 runs will score. And the Retro Padres will head into the 6th inning with a 13-10 lead. So it's Retro Padres 13, Blue Padres 10, heading to the 6th inning. All right, top of the 6th inning, Blue Padres get off the board, or get off with an early start here. Leadoff hitter with a single, Michael Davis. Jimmy Tryman now will step in. So the Retro Padres trail 13-10 here. I mean, they need 3 runs just to keep the game going. This is the 6th inning.
Number 2, Jimmy Tryman.
Tryman will bounce this one towards third base. They're going to go to second. Not in time. And there's runners at first and second. And here's Nicholas Walker. Nicholas singled it back in the 4th inning. And this time he's going to punch it over to third base. He tags the runner, or did he tag him? No, the ball is on the ground. Couldn't tag him, and the bases are loaded. And just like that, the Blue Padres are in business. Jacob Wong, the left fielder now. And let's see, the officials, the umpires are going to discuss the play to see if he had tagged him or not before the ball came loose. And no, he didn't. So the base is loaded. Nobody out
Next, number 11,
for
Jimmy Wong.
Jacob Wong. And that ball is going to be bounced off the pitcher's glove. Everybody's safe. It's 13-11. So Michael Davis scores. Over to third base is Jimmy Tryman. To second base, Nicholas Walker. Jacob Wong at first. And here's Cameron Malone. Malone fouls it away. The tying runs are on base. In fact, the go-ahead run is on base.
Number 1, Cameron Malone.
And Cameron Malone will bounce this one right back to the pitcher. He goes to third for 1. They do get him. They get the force. The run scores. Tryman scores. Out at third is Walker. And here's Luke Gilmore. So 1 out. And the Blue Padres
8, Luke Gilmore.
are down by a run. And here's Luke Gilmore. Gilmore fouls it away. All right, here's the pitch to Gilmore. Swing and a miss. Jacob Wong there at second base. Cameron Malone at first. Gilmore awaits the pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. On deck, Ashton Prater. And that's going to be chopped back towards the pitcher. He goes to third, throws it away. And the bases are loaded.
Next, my right center field. Number 6, Ashton Prater.
So the Blue Padres are still alive, and here's Ashton Prater. 1 out, bases loaded. They trail by a run. They can actually take the lead with their 4 runs in the inning, if they can do that. And it'll be up to the Retro Padres to try to score 2 in the bottom of the inning to win it. Swing and a miss. Prater awaits the pitch, and he's going to hit this one over to shortstop off his leg. 1 run scores. They're going to wave the runner around third. He will score. And the Blue Padres score their 4 runs in the top of the 6th inning, and they now take a 14-13 lead into the bottom of the 6th. So the last chance for the Retro Padres, but they get their last at-bats. All right, Ken Gonzalez for George Langiver Productions. The 2012 MAPS, Scripps Ranch Little League MAPS World Series. Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning, Michael Drobeck, and he'll get aboard. 14-13 in favor of the Blue Padres. There's the tying run at first, and that'll bring up Brian Jansen. Singled and scored his last time up. 2 singles on the day. Jansen bounces this one. The pitcher's got it over to first base. In time. Nice play for the Blue Padres. Blake Tashner over to second base. Goes Drobeck. So number 12, Jacob Sanders steps in with 1 out. The tying run at second base. Bottom of the 6th inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1. One pitch is swung on, bounced right through the legs of the second baseman. Are they going to wave the runner around third? Yes, they will, and the Retro Padres have tied the game. 14-14. Sanders is at first base, and that'll bring up Sean Leahy. What a game. Leahy, number 4. Here's the pitch. That ball is hit hard. Over to number 3 to second. Not in time. Shea Fitzgerald with a nice play, but the throw didn't make its mark there off the mitt. And there's runners at first and second now. But the only runner that matters is Jacob Sanders there. Luke Capello at the plate. The winning run at second base for the Retro Padres. You see Sanders there. Capello trying to bring him in. Swing and a miss. Jake Kozak is on deck. Another swing. Luke Capello trying to end it here. Swinging for the fence. All right, Capello does make contact. Grounds it just past the third baseman. They're going to wave Sanders around third. The throw to the plate, not in time. And the Retro Padres come back in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jacob Sanders scores the winning run. And the Retro Padres with a 15-14 wild victory over the Blue Padres. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langiver Productions. You have just witnessed the 2012 Scripps Ranch Little League MAPS World Series. Wow, what a game. Back and forth, and it's the Retro Padres with 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning to win it. Wow, what a game. Both of these teams are champions. Great game here at Jarabeck Park. There's the Blue Padres. They should hold their heads high. And they'll have their cheer, and they'll go and congratulate the Retro Padres. Both teams, congratulations on a great season. But it's a Retro Padres, the 2012 Scripps Ranch Little League MAPS World Series champions. For George Langiver Productions, I'm Ken Gonzalez. It was my pleasure to bring you this game. And I'm sure we will see you here for the 2013 MAPS World Series.
Retro Padres, great job hitting, guys. You guys were awesome today. Good job. I really enjoyed watching you guys out there. Blue Padres, great job hitting, guys. Good job playing. Number 7, Blake Tashner. Good job, Blake. Number 5, Michael Davis. Good job, Michael. Number 8, Luke Gilmore. Good job, Luke. Number 3, Shea Fitzgerald. Number 6, Ashton Prater. Good job, Ashton. Number 1, Cameron Malone. Good job, Cameron. Number 9, Andrew Romero. Good job, Andrew. Number 10, Dylan Wanger. Good job, Dylan. Number 12, Ryan Bodmer. Good job, Ryan. Number 2, Jimmy Treeman. Thank you, Jimmy. Good job, Jimmy. Number 11, Jacob Long. Good job, Jacob. And number 4, Nicholas Walker. Good job, Nicholas. Good job, Padres.
The Padres started off with Big Nick Labruzzo. Followed up by Jake Kozak. We got Big Ant Anthony Zazzo. And we got Shawnee Boy Sean Leahy. Next up, we got Dennis's son, Andy Valena. And we got Jacob Sanders. We got Big E, Ethan Roche. Next up from Beantown, Luke Capello. Followed by Big Brian Jansen. And we got Michael Drobek. Matthew Bogle. And we got my boy, Big D, Dylan Stoney. Big round of applause for the Retro Padres.
Anything this is exciting.
We say World Series.
World Series!
Here we go, Michael Davis.
When we run out of film, we're done.
Good job, Padres!
Okay, 1 more minute, boys, and you're done for this one.
Time to be a celebrity.
And a big thank you to Joey Zazzo, our announcer. Retro scoreboard.
Big smiles, everybody. Big smiles. You just won the World Series.
Now, we won the World Series.
Woo!
We're going to
Yay! We're going to Disneyland.
There you go.
Everyone went to Disneyland from normal. Anthony, normal smile.
Smile.
Okay, my name is Brian Stoney, and I'm the manager of the Scripps Ranch Little League MAPS Division's Retro Padres. And my favorite professional Padre was number 6 himself, Steve Garvey. The Padres won the World Series wearing these old school uniforms, and these boys deserved it. My favorite moment of this season is just how amazing this group of kids were. Had a phenomenal record all season long, battled in the playoffs, did a tremendous job. Every one of them is a big-time all-star here. Phenomenal job, guys. I'm really proud of you. Thanks for a fun season.
Hi, my name is Jake Kozak, and I'm number 2. And my favorite baseball player on the Padres is Tony Gwynn. This moment is the best moment of my life because we just won the World Series and we're first place. Yeah!
Here we go.
Hi, I'm Nicola Bruzzo, and this is the best moment of my life. It's my favorite day of my life, and I would be so sad if I didn't make it to the World Series. So I'm just happy that I made it to the World Series and we won.
Nice job, Nick.
Hi, I'm Anthony Zazzo, and my favorite baseball player is Jake Peavy. And I am so surprised. I was even crying myself. I'm just the happiest kid on earth right now.
Hey, don't embarrass me on camera.
Hi, my name's Ethan Rocha. I'm number 9, and my favorite baseball player is Tony Gwynn. And my best favorite part was getting a diving catch.
Nice. All right. There you go.
My favorite player is Tony Gwynn, number 19, and I'm so happy to be here right now. And I made a diving catch.
Nice. Here you go, Andy.
Hi, my name is Andrew Valena, and I'm number 5. And my favorite baseball player was Adrian Gonzalez, and I am so happy to go to the World Series and win this game.
Hi, my name is Ryan. My number is 1, and my favorite Padre baseball player is Tony Gwynn, and my favorite game was today.
Hi, my name is Luke, and my favorite Padre player is Will Venable. And my favorite part of this season was when I hit 2 doubles in 1 game.
Nice job.
My name is Dylan Stoney, and I'm number 6. My favorite Padre player is Nick Hundley, number 4, the catcher, because he's a catcher just like me. My favorite moment of baseball is that I made it to this game, and I didn't think it would come down to 1 run. Hi, I'm Jacob Sanders, and my favorite professional baseball player is Chase Headley, and this is one of the best moments of my life because it's the first year in MAPS and we win the World Series.
All right.
Look, I chopped your head off. My name is Matthew Bodo. I'm number 8, and my favorite baseball player is Adrian Gonzalez, and my favorite game was today, and I'm really happy because we won the World Series. Hi, my name is Michael Drillbeck, and my favorite baseball player is Trevor Hoffman, and my favorite part of the season is that we won all those playoff games.
Nice job. All right, that's your Retro Padres. Great season, boys. You deserve everything. Awesome. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Coach Dennis Valena. I'm the pitching machine guy that gets everybody ready to hit. Just proud to be here. I'm proud of all these boys, the Retro Padres. I'm going to miss everybody in the season. So good luck to everybody. Thanks. Bye.
Hi, I'm Joe Zasso. I'm a coach for the Retro Padres. And my favorite Padre is the Retro 2012 Little Padres of Scripps Ranch. I had an incredible time coaching these kids. We had great support from the parents, and I was just very excited to be part of this team. I look forward to many more years of coaching.
My name's Dylan Linger, and my number is number 10. And my favorite Padres player, I think it was Nick Hundley, and My team is also the San Diego Padres, and
What's your favorite position?
first and second.
All right. What's the best hit you had all year?
Wait, probably against Nathan's team where I hit, retro with the white, like that Padres except with white instead of the
What
brown.
was the coolest part about the season?
Well, is when that I kept on hustling and sliding and always made it, and they always made a little bit of mistakes. And
Okay, good. Who's to your left? Who's that?
this is Blake Tashner,
All right.
and
You got some words? All right. No?
and this is Cameron Malone.
All right, Cameron, you want to tell?
Hi.
Hi. What was your favorite position?
First,
Remember, what was your favorite part about the year?
my favorite part of the year was when I was sliding at second base at the end of the last hitting
Really?
yesterday.
What was the best hit you got all year? Do you remember that?
The triple.
Yeah, that triple. You remember that? How'd you
Yeah.
do it?
I hit it.
And then what?
I hustled.
Hustled. Then you ran as fast as you could.
Yes.
All right. Anything else you want to say to the camera?
Hold on.
Okay.
My name is Nicholas Walker, and
Number?
my number is number 4.
What was your position?
Second base.
Really? What was the best hit you had all year?
What?
Your best hit? Do you remember? You get any triples? Get a home run?
Yeah,
You got a home run? Yeah, bring it down here so we can see your face.
I got a home run.
Cool. You remember what bat you used?
My bat.
Your bat. Yeah, the one your dad bought. So what was the coolest part about today's game?
When I stopped the ball, I was like going into the outfield.
Yeah, did you get any hits today?
Yes.
Yeah, that was cool too, wasn't it? All right, who's that to your left? Who's that? You like that?
Ryan.
Ryan, you want to grab the mic, Ryan?
Okay.
Tell us about yourself. Nick, who's you? What's your name?
Ryan.
Oh yeah, Ryan what?
Boudreaux.
Okay, what was your favorite position all year?
Catcher.
You like catcher?
Yeah.
Oh, we should have used you more at catcher. How about the coolest part of today's game? I think it was.
I hit a when I hit a double.
Yeah, and that slide in there.
Yeah.
Hit your bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was a serious slide right there.
Yeah.
Got right up, hustled back.
Yeah.
That was cool. What'd you like about today's game?
When I hit the double.
Yeah, that was a good hit. Okay, anything else you want to talk about this year? This season? Did you have a good time? You gonna come back next year?
Yeah.
Play?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you gonna play next year?
Single A.
Single A. That's pitching ball, right?
Yeah.
All right. Good job. And you guys want to get up? Michael? You can do it, Jimmy. You don't need your hat. Who's this guy?
This is Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy, grab the mic. Tell us about yourself.
My name is Jimmy.
Really? What's your number?
Number 2.
Number 2. Did you like that number? Oh, wow. That fits, too.
Yes.
All right, what'd you like about today's game? Wasn't it cool that we actually got here?
Yes.
Winners, what league were we the champions of?
Maps.
Maps, National League, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. World Series game. Did you get any hits today?
Yes.
Yeah. Any doubles?
No.
No, but you got to hit. You hit the ball every time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Did you get any runs?
Yes.
Yeah, which remember you scored the 13th run, right?
Yes.
You remember?
Mhm.
So what was the most fun part about today's game?
Sliding.
You like sliding?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Anything else you want to talk about the game today?
My favorite position catcher.
Catcher. We needed you. You had a good play catching today.
Mhm.
Who's that to your right?
Michael.
Michael, you want to grab the mic? Michael, tell us a couple things
Do
about
you?
yourself. All right. What's your name?
Michael Davis.
All right. What's your number?
5.
5. All right. What was your favorite part about today's game?
When I ran home from third.
You scored? Who hit you in? You remember who hit you in? No, but you hustled and got in there, didn't you? Did you have any cool plays on the field that you liked?
The one when I was left field and I almost caught it.
And you threw it in real fast, get it to second base? Here. I know that. Yeah, you pull the mic up a little bit. Okay. What was your favorite part about the year?
On the first game I hit the triple.
Oh, that was awesome. So, what was your favorite position? You better go find it, Blake.
Go find it right now. Third base.
You like third base? All right, you played well there today. Anything else you want to tell the camera today?
No? All right. Well, good game today.
Yeah, probably.
All right. I'd like to say that I'm really proud of these kids, and they listened to their coach well, and they hustled and they had a good time. And I think the reason that these guys did so well is because they were less worried about getting the win and more worried about being good sports and hustling out there and listening to their coach. And I think that's why we made it to the champions. So good job, guys. Anything else you want to say to the camera? You want to say thanks to your head coach?
Thanks to our first place. I love this game. I like this game.
All right.
Thanks.
I'm going to introduce the head coach with that, and he's got someone else he wants to talk about.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to let the Padres, the Blue Padres, know I was super proud of them. They hustled well. I enjoyed coaching every single one of them. From the beginning of the year all the way up till now, it's amazing how much they improved. I look forward to seeing you guys playing baseball in future years. Hope to have you on my team. Get excited about our pool party tomorrow because they did really well. And just thank you for a great season, guys.